it seems with the season over, there still seems to be a question mark over Jermain Defoe's future. He was quoted in a story in The Guardian yesterday saying he was unsure about where his future might lie. To some of us, that seems quite strange. The club spent a lot of money to bring him in. Why doesn't anybody know what his future is? So can you tell us what his future is?
Yeah, I think he also said he's under contract with Toronto FC. So until until that changes, he's with Toronto FC, and we again we're having player meetings this week and next week, and we'll sit down with Jermain and figure out what he wants to do. I think we've all said that we don't want players who don't want to be here, but we haven't heard that from Jermain yet. And he's under contract with TFC. He proved that he can score at a prolific rate in this league. He can be one of the best players, if not the best player in the league, if he stays healthy. So would we want a player like that on our team next year? Absolutely. So we got to balance that. We got to talk to the player. There's really nothing to talk about now. There are no offers. There's no planned move. It's just too early for that.
Has he not expressed to you the last few months any frustration or displeasure? Like, I mean, has he reached out to you at all?
Absolutely. We've talked a number of times. Yeah, there's frustration. Anytime your team's not getting the results that you're looking for, there's frustration by players. In terms of the professional environment, and he gets along with everybody at the club. He comes in, he's professional, he trains, comes in for rehab or the work that the physios have for him and our trainers. There's frustration. There's frustration from everyone when we're not winning consecutively and we're not in a position. We're not in the playoffs now, so there's certainly frustration.
One of those things where he wants to see what direction the club is going. You think that might be the source of any frustration or displeasure or anything like that?
No, I think that he knows what direction his club's going. So I think most people see it. Obviously, again, we didn't make our stated goal. We didn't achieve our stated goal, but we're doing a lot of things right, and I think the players think that as well.
It just seems strange, Tim, when the coach says last week to us he doesn't know what Jermain is thinking. One would think that in good clubs, good players want to be at good clubs. Why is there even a debate over this?
I think it goes back to what we're trying to achieve, Neil. I think that we're trying to be a club that's internationally recognized, that is a global soccer, has global soccer talent, but also a brand. And it's not going to be built in a day. But if we're going to go out and get people like Jermain Defoe and Michael Bradley, and you're gonna be in a discussion when the transfer window is open. We're competing internationally for players now, and so is there going to be speculation? 100%. And we're okay. We're in a new arena, and I think that's important. It goes back to being relevant. How many teams have players that other clubs around the world are looking for? Probably, you can count them on one hand. And we certainly want to be in that discussion every transfer window, whether or not we're acquiring a player or someone is looking at our players. And when someone expresses an interest in our players, we will go through the same process we did this summer, whether or not it is Jermain or anyone else on our roster. We will decide if it's a hard, firm offer. We will discuss it internally amongst the ownership and the leadership at MLSE and TFC, and we'll make a decision that we think is is best for the club.